Let's see here.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to our show. We have gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the multiverse, two of the nerdiest geeks to be found. We proudly present the professor and her geeky girlness herself, Ace. And now it's time. GeekyKOOL presents Professor and Ace.
Don't you just love that? He did such a good job with that. Hi guys. As you can see, it's just me. I have kicked Professor out for the night so that I can hang out with the OzCon gals. They keep freezing up, so if they're freezing up and you guys are watching, please let us know, and we'll try to figure that out. But look how beautiful you guys are. You're so beautiful. Oh.
You are.
So we have you on here because OzCon is not that far away.
Nope, it is not.
It'll be here before we know it for sure.
Right? And so, first of all, can you tell everybody what your titles are? Because I know one of you had a big title change from last OzCon to this OzCon.
You can go first.
Yes, I will go first. So I am the guest relations coordinator. I'm Amber Carr, and basically I just try to bring in a bunch of cool guests that you can meet and greet and have fun with at the con. So that's what I do.
She just sounds so sweet.
I sound sweet, but I'm not.
Well, yeah, no.
So I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, big change.
My name is Brianna Lane. Last time anybody saw me, I was the media relations coordinator, but I am no longer that. I am actually the OzCon chair. So I get to, manage all the coordinators and stuff and make sure all legal stuff is good.
Make sure I'm doing my job.
I do make sure she's doing her job. Unfortunately for her.
So, Brie, you are the boss now.
I am.
That's so cool because you guys do such a good job. And if anyone doesn't know what OzCon is, they have not been watching our channel ever. And they have not been following me ever because I love you guys. I have been at OzCon every year except the first one. I didn't know what was going on the first one.
That's okay.
I've been there through floods, through contests, through teapot races, to vendors, to emceeing, and even got married there. So you guys know.
That was so cool. Yeah, we love having you there. You're a big part of it, and you're a big fan, and we love it.
OzCon is, I always tell people, I love cons. I've been going to cons for 30 years, so before you guys were born. Let's throw that out there. I'm old. But OzCon is my favorite con.
That means so much to us.
It really does.
Especially if you want to see us cry, then just keep talking about it.
Well, here's what's great about OzCon. It's a small con, but you guys always try to bring in interesting guests. You always seem to have it together, even when I know, because I've been part of the behind the scenes at cons, you might not, but it never shows on the floor, which is important. And everyone treats everyone like a big family. And that's so unique in any con, and you guys are growing so much. And I'm just super proud that I get to be part of the OzCon family. I feel like I'm part of you guys, even though I'm not in West Plains.
You're part of us.
It's not OzCon without AJ.
You're part of us. We always go, okay, who are we having back for the next year? Well, of course, we got to double check with AJ and them, but they should be there.
Not even double check. We're like, nope, we expect it.
AJ to be there. Now it's AJ and Spoo there with Geeky.
Yes.
And then you almost always have the nerd informants.
Oh, yeah.
And Josh. So we have some good regulars. You guys have regular vendors who are there every year that I love and look forward to seeing. But tell us about OzCon this year. So I know every year you do a theme. So what is your theme for this year?
Actually, yeah,
So
tell us.
we kind of changed it up. Okay. Because this year we're going big on branding because we never really had a brand. So as you can tell, we have the whole wizard thing going on. Yeah. Oh, she has
I got you covered.
So that is Ozzy, in which we've had Ozzy before, Oswald, or we've had him many times, but he just hasn't had like a set like what he looks like. But we've always talked about having him.
Right.
So we have a new media relations person that has done that. Trevor, he's done an amazing job.
Incredible job.
He's the one that's been posting. He does. I don't know what I was doing. He knows what he's doing. So he's been doing that. So like this year, right now, we have like the blue with the lightning. We may change the elements and stuff around. Like, so it still like changes with it. But right now, we're going to do that. Like we may do like side themes, but right now the main focus is the branding.
Big branding.
So you can recognize us where you're like, that's OzCon, you know?
That's awesome. No, I loved the wizard. I thought and I've heard you guys talk about Ozzy before. So I kind of knew that when that came up on your Facebook, I was like, aha, they got somebody to do Ozzy. Like, and it's done in such a good way. I love the blue. And the lightning. I do love the idea you say mixing up like different elements and stuff could be so much fun going into the future. Every year could be different color behind him or whatever. That could be amazing. And I'm going to put this back up because if anybody wants to know when it is and where it is, look at that right there.
Boom.
It's
like magic.
Last weekend in April at the West Plains Civic Center, and that's in West Plains, Missouri, and just such a fun con. I love this. We are so looking forward to it. Even Lex, who's my 11-year-old stepdaughter, is already like today. She was like, "What I'm gonna do for my cosplay for OzCon." She's like preparing for it. She's really into My Hero Academia right now. So.
Yes!
Yeah, so maybe you'll see some cosplay from her for that. So
I'm excited.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I'm already working on mine. You know.
Listen, I haven't even thought about mine yet because I tend to make more costumes than I wear. I don't know why. I make other people's costumes. I don't do my own.
It's okay. I get it. I'm gonna try to make mine this year instead of just like. Help me, you know.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little help.
It's a lot of help for me.
Oh yeah, same. It's like oof,
help.
I need help.
Well, I'm sure you'll do a great job with it. You guys you guys are amazing. Like people have no idea. Now Amber, you are in charge of guests. So is there, I know it's early, is there anybody or is there any like teasers you can give us?
Oh yeah. So we are going to see a few familiar faces back, but we also have some brand new people and we've got something really big, a big partnership coming out this year. We can't announce that part just yet, but we can give you guys a little bit of a glimpse at who we're going to have. So you guys might remember from last year, we have Nightmage who is coming back. He's an incredibly talented cosplayer. And if you didn't meet him last year, he's literally the funniest dude ever.
I want to see him dressed as Mr. Clean at the con.
Oh my gosh.
Like so funny.
Did he tell you guys about our wedding cake incident with him?
Did he?
I think everyone needs to know because we need this exclusive. We need this.
When it went like falling or
yeah,
you go ahead.
So you guys, OzCon provided us amazingly with this beautiful wedding cake with the villains of the Riddler and the Evil Queen because that's who we love. And if you know my husband, the Riddler is just who he is. But we took it back to the hotel and we were going to bring it for everybody to eat the next day. And we had it on one of those little trolleys at the hotel and the wind caught the trolley and just hook it. And it just went tumble, tumble, tumble all the way down the parking lot. And he was there and he just goes, were you guys the ones who got married yesterday? And my husband was like, yes. And he goes, was that the cake? It looked delicious. just this moment, it looked delicious. Like it just flew by.
I can just picture that because it's kind of deadpan. It's just like, that was the cake, wasn't it?
It looked delicious, like flying by. And it was all over the parking lot. It was hilarious.
And I still would have eaten it. Like, I don't care. It was good.
So good. It was so good.
I made sure, Jeff would, because I made sure you can have it. I was like, if you don't feel right, you let me know.
So, for anyone who doesn't know, AJ's allergic to everything.
Bless her, but yes, we were able to get you a cake.
You were able to eat it, right?
Right?
I did. I ate like half a piece of it at the wedding reception. I'm a diabetic, so I don't eat a lot of sugar. But I ate half a piece of it, and it was so good. And Shpoo ate like 4 pieces of it. It got eaten. He was like, he's a sweet tooth person, so he's like, I'm gonna eat all of this.
Well, he didn't eat it off the ground.
I don't know if he did or not, but that would have been fun. What would have been fun is my husband is bald also. Just you know, like Night Range's bald. Like, can you imagine having both of them just
eating off the ground? I would question them. I'd be
I'm
like,
pretty
okay.
sure they wouldn't mind either. Like, I'm like positive.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm so glad he's coming back. He was a lot of fun, and his cosplays were on point.
Oh my goodness. Yes. And also he was doing, I mean, we're not sure what he'll do this year, but last year he was doing free prints for donations. So that was amazing. That was absolutely incredible. We didn't expect that. And then another familiar face is Kohei Hattori. Do you remember him? He did the Japanese anime concert. So we're lucky to have him back. He's really fun too.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I didn't get to be a part of that because I was in the back getting ready for my wedding.
Exactly, for your wedding. But this year we'll all party. You'll get to party.
I could hear it. Like I was in the back, like backstage, and I could hear it, and like it sounded like a lot of fun. And all my grandkids were like up on stage dancing and having a blast.
Yes, he did get people. That was hilarious.
My little brother went up on there, and he went all out, and he was what, 9 then? I don't know.
Your brother was getting it. He had moves.
There were a couple kids that had moves. Like I was like,
oh yeah.
I saw the video. I was like, dang. They got like my granddaughter, one of my granddaughters, she's like up there like seriously getting down, and I was like, you guys had a lot of fun. They were like, yeah, and I was like, what was your favorite part? I was thinking it was going to be the wedding, but no, it was the dance party.
That's adorable.
I get it.
Okay. I get it. I'm not as much fun. It's fine.
Whatever.
I enjoyed it.
It was good. But yeah, and we're also going to have an author, a very famous author, Richard Knack. So he's really cool. Help me out with some of the things he's done. I'm always scared I'm going to say the wrong thing.
He's written Dragonlance novels.
Yeah.
And then, I'm so sorry, The Dragon Realm, I think it was called. But he's also worked with Blizzard Entertainment with like the Diablo series and everything. And I know he's done 10 works like with Warcraft, right? Yeah, Warcraft. But a lot of like CJ and them are like super excited because they've been trying to get him because he's so close. Mm-hmm. He's always out of town.
He's an Ozarks guy. So it's nice.
Yeah, but I know a lot of our staff's really excited just because they love his books. And he's very talented. And he seems excited to be coming.
Oh, yeah. He was very excited. And we're super happy to have him.
Oh, for
we're
sure.
Super lucky to get him this year. So we're going to have fun.
That's awesome.
Then we've got a couple of headliners. So this year we have got Lauren Landa, who is Sailor Neptune, Merlin from
Sailor Moon, and then Merlin from Seven Deadly Sins. She's also Mama Hawks in that one.
Yes, and Annie from Attack on Titan, which is what I'm really excited about. So she's in tons of other stuff.
Oh, so much. That's just like the top ones that I'm like, I recognize here.
No, we're super excited for her. And also Miss Olivia Hack. So that's really exciting. Ty Lee from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Rhonda Wellington Lloyd from Hey Arnold. I'm a huge Hey Arnold fan. So that makes me happy. She was also Cindy Brady in the Brady movies, which is really fun. And she also was in the 4th season of Gilmore Girls.
She's in the 4th season of Gilmore Girls. She's one of Rory's Yale roommates.
Yeah.
And stuff. So she's done like film, like she's been in
television, film, and voice acting.
That's amazing. I know her mostly from Gilmore Girls because I'm kind of obsessed with Gilmore Girls. So.
Yeah, a lot of people are. So we were super pumped, including myself. I love Gilmore Girls. So we're really lucky to have all of them, really. And like I said, we've got a new partnership. We're trying something new, and we should have some other big guests, but again, can't make that announcement quite yet.
Yeah, once we get that all settled, we'll make sure to post it on the page.
But it should be a good partnership. It's definitely something new, and we're very excited.
Well, I mean, that sounds. You guys always have such great lineup, but that sounds like a lot of fun. Those are fun guests so far.
Super excited. They should be an absolute blast. And usually we get so lucky because every time we get guests here, they have the greatest.
They're so nice.
They're so nice.
Like, we're bringing back Night Mage and Kohei because
they were just amazing.
Love them, and also we love them.
Like, please. And actually, last year before they even left, I think they wanted to come back because we all had so much fun.
We would love to come back, and I'm like, okay,
okay, check. We got 2 guests already. We're good. No, here's the thing. I think that your con allows them to be in that fun kind of atmosphere, and they're right in the middle of everyone usually. Like they're on the outside where you guys had us last year, like on the outside wall, but it's still such a small con that you still feel like you're included with everything and you're not just off to the side. And I think that helps the celebrities and your special guests to like kind of feel included and become part of that family environment that you guys do so well.
Yeah, we definitely try to make sure, like, if you want to do something after the con, just let us know. We'll try to help you. But if you go somewhere on your own, it's not on us, you know?
Well, that happens. I mean, it's West Plains, so they get into a lot of trouble, Bree.
Amber, can you talk about this? Nothing bad. You want me to say it? No, a few individuals went mudding with a stranger. Wait, what? They went mudding. Oh, with a stranger. A few of them. And
that's fun.
Well, they had a great time. They've never experienced that, which I'm glad they did it. You know, like, and so I'm like, but we are not responsible for that.
This is not an
fun. A lot of them aren't used to the Ozarks way of living, so we I also thought it was hilarious we didn't have Uber. Nightmage loved that. He's like, this isn't real. He's like, I can't believe you right now.
Well, we had the Uber lady.
Was the Uber lady.
It's just
but now it's something else. So they thought that was absolutely hilarious.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm in Branson and we have Uber. So, but you guys are like out in the middle of Missouri. So there's
DoorDash.
We do have DoorDash now. That's a big deal.
You have DoorDash now. Yay. You had it last year too, I think, because I think we tried to order something and then it just didn't show up. I think that's what happened to us. We had really bad experiences with DoorDash last year from the wedding, and then also on our honeymoon, we were like, we don't know where everything is in these towns because we just road tripped for our honeymoon, and we never knew where we were going to go until the morning of, and then we would like pick a direction and drive that way until we got tired. And so we were like, we're going to DoorDash some food. Every time we ordered DoorDash, it never arrived. Like there was always issues.
You're cursed.
I'm doing that first.
Was this in place where they had to take a picture of it and stuff, or was this before?
It was. They didn't take a picture of it, so
Okay, so that was before. Now they have to.
They do have to take a picture of where they take the food.
Where they put it down at. They have to take a picture.
Which is absolutely hilarious.
We were like at the hotel and they were like, well, they never even said it was delivered though. That was the thing. It was like, it's being picked up. It's being picked up. It stayed on being picked up for like 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
When stuff like that happens, usually they'll be like, the place closed, so I can't get it and stuff. And that's when I'm on the phone with DoorDash, so they're refunding me the money.
Oh, yeah. It was
not cool.
No, but see, now everyone knows they can come to OzCon and they can, if they don't want to drive around, they can DoorDash to the hotel. No problem.
And they'll take a picture of where they put it at.
Oh my goodness. That's so much fun though. You guys do have hotels that are available that in West Plains. So when people are like thinking about coming out, please book a hotel and stay for the weekend and have fun. And that way you're not having to drive if you live like in Branson or Springfield or something.
Yeah.
You can just be there for the whole weekend and just enjoy it. And a lot of the times when there's those smaller cons, people are like, there's no hotels. Well, West Plains does have hotels, and you guys have a couple that you partnered with in the past. I don't know.
Yeah, we have a few. I know the top two are Holiday Inn and Hampton Inn, which always call them and say like, hey, I'm booking reservation for OzCon, and sometimes they will have special rates for sure for that. And I think the other ones, is it the Baymont?
Oh yeah,
I think that's the other one. Like there's other like motels and stuff there, but those are the ones that
the major ones
we would
usually
recommend. Like my favorite's Holiday Inn, but then some like Hampton Inn, so
I've stayed at both being in OzCon. So 1 year you guys had us up at the Hampton, 1 year you had us up at the Holiday Inn. I liked both of them. They were both good.
If you have an electric car, they have electric chargers there.
Dang.
That's the only place in town, I think.
That's random.
So weird.
Random.
What did they do?
I didn't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have them, but I'm just gonna go and stare at it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, whoa.
Oh, you guys crack me up. You guys, I here's what I always brag about the two of you. When we talk about like our friends at the end of all the episodes of who do podcasts and stuff like that. And I know you guys been super busy since you've changed things and you haven't been doing a lot. But I always tell people like you're gorgeous and funny and geeky and nerdy. And so like, why wouldn't people go watch you guys?
We did put ourselves on like currently a permanent hiatus because we got so busy.
Zero time.
With me, not only am I with OzCon, our nonprofit that we started up with AFK, Always a Future for Kids, I'm one of the VPs for it, so I'm doing that as well. And so that's happening. You're doing a lot more guest stuff.
I do. I work with some other cons and do like some handling, so I travel a lot, and it's a busy time.
Hopefully one day we can just like record like a funny short video and just put it in there.
Fun. Just trying to find time for both of us to be together.
Right.
Yeah. And the space.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
is my office.
This was my spare bedroom, but my husband took it over for his toys.
I love it.
That's
we were talking about those earlier.
Our spare bedroom is all my craft stuff, and then like these cubicles of like Funko Pops and all this stuff.
So it's crazy how many toys he has in here. It's and these aren't mine. Mine are in the living room because they won't fit in here.
Yeah, I quite enjoy the figure wall.
I love it. There's so many. I love it.
I want to do that.
When we first got together, he had none. His collection had been stolen. And so I was like, we'll replace everything. And so he's almost there. And he's added some extra things that have come out since and stuff like that. But I think he has close to 1,000 figures right now.
I can tell. That's amazing.
I love that.
I just love geeking out, man.
Right? No, there's
Nerd.
oh, you guys have you ever seen my living room?
No, I don't think so.
So my living room, instead of like wallpaper, it's comic book covers.
Lovely. I love that. I love it a lot.
I know. It's like all my fandoms and all my it's just all a bunch of comic book covers, and people come into the house and they're like, a grown-up does live here, right? And I was like, not really. It's fine.
No, I think it's a grown-up.
No, I love being a grown-up.
I'm like,
so we can buy whatever
like
we
I
want
said,
and it's nerdy.
I still have all this Little Mermaid stuff. Like I have literal boxes of them just everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all have our thing.
Right?
Everywhere in here. I don't even have all my stuff. Someone's still at my mother's.
I mean, that happens too. Dakota just moved back from Florida, and when he did, he was like, Mom, can I store my collectibles there? So I have a box, a huge box of like nothing but Funko Pops.
Nice.
Like,
Yes.
that are just his. He has every single Funko Pop. He has
So
one
cool.
signed, which actually is mine, but he took it and it's fine. It's fine.
I wouldn't let that happen in a million years.
I won our contest, and then he was like, Mom, I'm the one who told you about the contest, so it's mine now.
My mom would say, you snooze, you lose. This is mine.
This is mine.
I was like, you entered it too. You lost. It's fine.
Sorry, see, you go. Drink
I
water.
hunched over drinking water. I don't even see the cup because it's probably copyrighted.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I could do that instead of hunch over.
I need water.
So other than guests
Mhm.
and amazing new things going on with OzCon, you guys, like you mentioned, your nonprofit,
Yeah.
that it kind of became, you guys have been working for this for a few years now.
It's a
So
huge
do you want to talk to us about that?
I sure can. So obviously we started out as OzCon. We still are OzCon, but now we have become something that we've been wanting to do. We started up Always a Future for Kids, AFK. Has that little gaming aspect, you know. We started it up last year. So we are a nonprofit, have our 501c3. I don't know all the numbers. We're,
You're
real
legit,
deal.
you're a legit charity.
Yes, we're legit,
Yay!
of course. And so we're there to help children in need. Whether it's we're putting on events that are just raising funds that can go to other nonprofits that are specifically like Child Advocacy Center, that's for children, and stuff like that. Or we've thought about doing free haircuts for those that can't for picture day, and stuff like that, for kids and stuff. Like when we say kids, we mean 18 and under, like we're not like just little child, and stuff.
Yeah.
They're still kids, but like I said, we're mainly the ones right now is we're doing a lot of events to raise funds and stuff like that, or partnering. So like OzCon is one of those events. We've had a disc golf tournament last year, and we're gonna have it again this year. Did a Halloween I did a Halloween party for like kids to come do arts and crafts and stuff at the Yellow House, which is another organization there, and we had a good turnout. And I wasn't sure, and like tons of kids came out just to do free crafts and stuff. They got some candy, and we had games going on because we love games. We love games, and we had a lot of people that were adults in there that were like, I don't want to paint a witch hat, because I'm an adult.
I mean,
but they're like,
up kids.
They're like, this is fun. And so yeah, we're trying to, I don't know, we're just trying to grow even more with that one, but so far
it's just been a huge deal. So now it's like, I just love how now we're an actual legit big nonprofit, and we're able to have that umbrella with all the different events under it. And we want to involve everybody. We want to do something that interests everybody in the community and surrounding communities.
Yeah, not like just OzCon and stuff like that. We definitely want to do. That's why like we had the disc golf and stuff.
Yeah, sporty, something holiday-y.
Yeah, just trying to go on and stuff. So right now we're starting in like our West Plains community, but we want to be able to grow where we can help outside of it, like outside of Missouri and stuff like that. But baby steps.
Yeah, and partner with other cons to help. We can help them and they can help us. Yeah. And it's just trying to grow.
Because we'll also
everywhere.
We'll try to provide like different ways to help organizations and stuff like that. Like we will help try to provide volunteers if they need like us to come help them with stuff. We can, that's what we are there for.
That's awesome, because I know a big thing about OzCon was you guys always picked a charity. It was almost always a children or like a woman's crisis kind of, to help children, because safe families are safe homes for children. So I know you guys always picked a really amazing charity to benefit everyone. And it's such a great thing that you now have this umbrella that you can do this with other events and not just OzCon.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of you guys. I know that CJ has moved into the nonprofit, and anybody who's been at OzCon knows CJ.
Yeah, he's the president of AFK. So that's why mainly the chair position came open for me. But I still was like, I know that you're mainly doing like trophies and stuff, but you're gonna be my VP for now. I'm like, I need some guidance, if anything. If I'm not there, you're getting pushed right back.
You're like, hey, no, you're still here. It's still a thing. It's just.
I've mainly done everything though, but like if I'm like, I'm not sure about this. How did you do this? I asked them.
And you've done a fabulous job, by the way.
Yeah.
So organized. So it's just so good. She's so good.
I send out questions. I'm like, hey guys, how are you doing? What are you working on? Send me this, and then like some kind of fun question at the end.
That's good though. That's good. It's nice that you have gone into this role, and you've been a part of OzCon since it started, right?
Beginning.
Well, I was an attendee when they first had the convention and stuff, and then I think it was like 2016, 2017. I became a volunteer with Lana when she did anime and everything, and then when I got in college, I was like, hey, didn't really know CJ. I was like, is there any way that he'd become more part of OzCon? Like I love being a volunteer, but I would like to do something. And then they didn't have their media person. So then they're like, yeah.
They're like, yeah, okay, here you go. That's great though. I'm so proud of you. Like I've seen both of you grow so much as people, and OzCon grow so much as an entity that I think is going to hopefully take the country by storm eventually, and with the charity and everything, and just help so many people. So that's my hope for you guys.
Thank you. That's the goal. We just want to help other people. It feels good to help.
And we like to have, that's why OzCon was there. We like to have an event for people that, don't like going to the ones that are mainstream and stuff like that, Like, there's a football game, there's a rodeo or something, like, I'm not going to that. Like, I'll go if somebody really wants me to go. I won't have a problem, but I want something I want to do,
Right. Well, and it gives a place for, we were all geeky kids, I think, and it gives a place for those kids who maybe don't fit in going to the football games, or they don't feel like they fit in. Not that they couldn't, but they don't feel like they fit in. It gives them the community, and they get to see like other people in the area who are into the same thing. So
yeah, I think it also builds confidence for sure. Because I think because me, I did not like crowds at all. Like I still have a hard time talking in front of people, but like, can I do it now? Yeah, I have to. So, but before I'd have been like, no.
I always tell people like it's the weirdest thing, and my husband because I have social anxiety, so when I am in a big public place like a con or something, I get really super shy. And I told him, I said, except for OzCon. And then he's like, what? And I was like, I have no idea why, but I can get up and talk in front of anyone and I'm good. And he's like, really? Believe me. I went there and he's like, no, these are like your people. Like,
There are people. Like, if you're like not feeling the greatest, we can spot it one, and we're like, do you want to go to like the green room? Do you
Yes.
want to go relax? AJ, go relax.
You guys have saved me a little bit. Like,
I make sure that you're not gonna get cornered somewhere.
Family first. We look out for our loved ones, our lovies.
yes. But you guys are like that with everyone, and I think that's what's great. Now, we talked about guests and we talked about OzCon. Now, you've given us a little teaser about some stuff. I'm looking forward to hearing like what that actually is, But you guys also have a cosplay contest that you do. You have panels. There's gaming. Like, tell me a little bit of like kind of what schedule-wise, what people could see at the con.
So obviously we'll get the times out hopefully before long. They'll change, but of course we are a gaming convention technically speaking, because we have PC gaming, console gaming, tabletop, cards, like we have RPG, we have all the games and stuff. So you can look forward to that. I know there'll be like Magic. There's always a Mortal Kombat tournament. What's another? I can't remember. It's War Machine or Warhammer. It's one of the wars. I think it's Warhammer. Whatever, 40K is happening. That's happening. So while that's happening, we like to bring something for other people too. So that's where the cosplay competition comes in. They have that to look forward to, where they'll prejudge and then they'll have you go up on the stage. We have the panels, workshops. I know last year, one of the workshops we had Kohei.
Yes.
We had a Japanese culture panel. It was a panel, but it was packed.
Yeah.
There were no seats left. People were standing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was fascinating. Yeah, he was just teaching some Japanese culture stuff, and it was amazing. You get a variety. You never know what you're gonna find there.
Yeah, you never know.
So I've done panels there, like, and I didn't think anybody would come in, and I had like 10 to 12 people. To me, is enough.
Last year we had a good amount come in for panels.
We were surprised with everybody,
because it's always a worrying thing. Like at any convention, a panel room, you don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But everybody was excited for it. I was excited.
Getting out how good the panels are.
Obviously we'll have other events that will pop up through the day. Like I'm trying to think of them. I'm probably just blanking. But I know that, there's vendors. We'll always have vendors. And that's what some people just come for, is vendors and stuff. And then they get a glance of a game and they're like, what is this? I know them. I think the mayor got pulled into Dungeons and Dragons by his son. And he got to play. So he says he has his own dice.
Yeah.
So happy.
And he's definitely not the one that you would think, like, oh, he's going to play D&D. But he said he had a good time. He's like, it was a whole new experience and stuff. And I'm like,
and he loved Kohei too. We remember that too. He went to the concert and he was so funny.
Yeah, he enjoyed it a lot. Sorry, we're rambling.
You're good. No. We're good with that. Like, I'm good with that. I talk like way too much most of the time because I get super excited about things. I know that GeekyKOOL's put in to do, I think we're doing a Doctor Who trivia.
Yes.
And then me and Boo are going to do our Star Wars trivia again. And last year, that was hilarious. That was so much fun. And Amber last year was like, not you, Amber, but your other Amber.
Amber.
There's two Ambers. Other Amber kind of wiped the floor with everyone at that. She was amazing.
Ready for it again, just so you know. And I think you may have Rich this year. I think we're gonna try to make sure, because he's he's now gaming chair, so he can kind of move.
Oh,
So he may be there because I think he's also pumped for it.
He's ready. Yeah, that's a good idea to do those trivias. Both.
we had so much fun with them, and it's just one of those things, like, get people in there, and we give the gifts away, the prizes. Everybody wins prizes. It's kind of our thing, but no, we're looking forward to that. And the Doctor Who trivia is all up my alley. So, like, Star Wars.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
This sounds terrible, but my husband's way bigger of a Star Wars fan than I am. I've seen all the films, but I'm not, like, obsessed with them. He is. It's his age.
I love them. But that's okay. You can do what you want. I'm like, I literally have, now this is not everybody's favorite, but I have Kylo Ren's lightsaber on my wall in my other room. It's one of the hefty ones and it lights up.
Yeah.
I know Tim had a photo with it. He's like,
yes.
Uses that photo sometimes. I see it pop up on Facebook, and I hang out with Tim a lot because he's my editor at my real job. Yeah. And I say my real job because, this is a job, and I have a couple other jobs, but I have like one that pays, and that's my real job. I'm like, okay. But so much fun. It's going to be a packed weekend for people, and I'm hoping that you guys have an amazing attendance. I know every year you've grown, and last year it seemed busier than it was the year before. And so
pretty busy. So, I mean, like, at least since COVID.
It was consistent, that's for sure, because I know we hit at least 800 attendees.
Yeah.
And from being back from like COVID and stuff.
That was really, we were happy.
Yeah, we were worried, to be fair. And like I said, panels did great. A lot of people showed up, a lot of people from everywhere that I was like, I wasn't expecting somebody to come, like from this far,
Yeah. Haven't we had someone from Alaska one time?
Yeah, we've had somebody from Alaska.
Well, last year I know you guys had somebody from North Dakota, and then I know you had people from Virginia because they came in for us for our wedding, but they stayed the whole weekend because they had so much fun.
Oh,
they were literally going to be there for Saturday, and they ended up staying Sunday too because they were like, this is just too much fun.
It's all they're welcome anytime.
Like, we're a good con to like when you're first con and stuff, but like as we grow and stuff, we still want it to be not like too crazy for people. Like, we still want a lot of stuff going on, but we don't want to overwhelm, and everything. And I know that we definitely will be getting bigger because I think the Civic Center is getting bigger.
Yeah.
So maybe that
means kind of running out of space.
Yeah, we are. Vendor list. We had like a wait list. The first month that it was out, sold out easily, and then we had like 16 on the wait list, and then there became more.
We're so thankful for that.
Yeah.
So thankful.
So the vendor floor is like a little bit more packed this year. Is this what you're telling me?
It still has a good flow, but yes, we made some adjustments, but we still have the guests in the very back, all together that everybody can see and stuff. They don't have to be like, there's a guest over here, there's a guest over there. Which
I like, but it's still where the guests feel like they're part of it because of how it's set up. Like, the guests don't feel like they're way over, kind of hidden from everybody else and that sort of thing.
Yeah. They get to talk to other vendors that are over there. They get to talk to other guests and stuff.
It's fun.
Whatever, have fun.
You get to hear Tim and Josh.
How can you not?
Right.
I mean, in a good way. I didn't mean that to be as snarky as it sounded.
I know where Josh is from a beaming of light.
That incredible voice.
No, I'm talking about hitting his bald head.
Oh.
I was gonna say, like, it might be my husband too. He's the bald one too. So
that's true. But you
they both could be like this and like have like that beam like at the. I'm allowed to do this. That's fine.
Josh is going to say something to me now. I'm going to see them both this weekend.
Nice, yes. Also, kind of back to panels. I know we might not have it listed yet, but from guests, you can always expect 1 to 2 panels each. So our guests will always do some panels. So if you're interested in a guest, like most of the voice actors, they have really good panels. Anyone really, but you can expect 1 to 2 from our guests, like each of the guests.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite thing is the raffle that happens at the end.
A lot of people's favorite is the raffle at the end.
we get good donations for like, there might be people that can't, send like money for like the charity or for OzCon to like do other things, but they'll donate games and stuff like that for us to be able to sell raffle tickets. They'll help the charity and everything, but then also it's more things that attendees can do.
Yeah.
And plus, who doesn't like a good raffle?
Well, you guys get lots of, like, you have a lot of gifts there, like a lot of things being raffled. Like, it's not on one or two things. Every time I go by the table, it seems like every year there's more things added every single day.
Huge. We're definitely lucky because while we'll have some vendors will be like, can I donate something for your raffle? And we're like, yeah, of course. We'll have people that want their game to be demoed that at one of their companies, and we're like, you can send in for a raffle or a play to win, and stuff. So we're like, go ahead. We won't say no.
It's amazing. So the only thing we haven't talked about is like attendance, because our not attendance, a price for it to get in. Is that going to be the same this year?
It should be the same as last year. I'm going to pull it up so I can't, be misquoted for anything. Obviously, pre-registration is up, and it will be up till I believe the 21st of April.
We do try to make everything affordable, of course, and we're a very family-friendly show.
Yeah.
And so we know.
Which you got to make sure you get pre-registration because it's cheaper than at the door.
Right.
But we're not like crazy expensive like some other places.
That's true.
Okay.
You have our kids, it's great.
Our adult weekend pass is $25 for pre-registration. One day pass is $15. Children weekend for 8 to 12 is $15, and then it's $10 for a day. If your kids are 7 and under, you get them for free for them.
That's nuts.
They're free. And we do have I don't remember the exact quantity, but we do have gold passes, which are like VIP, where we have like OzCon t-shirts, different kinds of swag, maybe some like discounts and stuff. It is $50, but that's because you get
tracks. Yeah. Which your t-shirts are always fun. I know you guys go around every year and try to get like a lot of the guests to sign it, and like last year I was lucky enough to get all of you to sign one for me.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
It's framed in my house.
Oh,
well, yeah, you were the big deal last year. It's not every day we have a wedding at OzCon.
I know.
That was huge.
Literally, people the next day asked us if it was real or if it was a flex.
It's like, no, but
no, it's real. It was real.
We were just so thrilled to be able to do that, and so honored that you picked us. Who does that? You're so honored.
Why wouldn't I? First of all, you do know, like when Shpoo and I first got together, our second public outing was OzCon.
Did not know that.
Our first was Branson Con because it was here, but we kind of had kept it a secret. It was new and that sort of thing. And then we emceed OzCon for our second public outing as a couple. So it was that year that the Nerd Informants got busy and they couldn't do it. Tim and Josh and their busy schedules. It's fine.
Lock them in the room.
But no, we love you guys so much, and I'm just so beyond proud of OzCon and everyone who's involved with it. You guys you just make me proud, every single one of you. So amazing. So
ugly cry.
Yeah, I refuse to cry on the camera because I am an ugly crier, but I'm feeling it right now. Thank you.
I can always put this over there.
Yeah. Come back and our mascara is running down.
Nothing happened.
Look away.
Oh, but I am putting this up because I want everyone who's watching or listening, because we are now a podcast as well as a live.
Yeah.
And so if you're listening, it is OzCon Gaming Convention in West Plains, Missouri, April 28th through the 30th. And it is going to be an amazing weekend with amazing guests, panels, vendors, all kinds of fun. And you'll never know what's going to be on the stage. I know you guys have had entertainers. You have a magician who's usually there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can't remember this year, but yeah, we've had in the past a magician walking around us.
I think we'll have him again this year, possibly.
I'm not the guest person.
You can ask them.
Just like, I don't know. That's it.
We have celebrity guests, local guests. So
Sometimes I'm a slacker.
Oh,
I actually have horrible memories, so I need to.
you guys crack me up so much. Oh
I'm
my
just thinking of all the other coordinators and stuff, so I have a lot to think about.
There's a lot to think about, but no.
It's like a giant filing cabinet in your mind going, I need this and this and this. No, you guys are doing such a great job. And we're super excited. Like, my family's super excited. My son might even be able to come this year. He didn't get to be at the wedding last year, but his art was there last year. And
that was a piece of his art.
Oh, his art. I thought you said his fart. It's like, how? Did you seal it in a jar?
you can seal it. That is just. I don't even
on a leash.
I'm like, I have her son do a commission for me. So.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes. But he's been working on a lot of other things, so I might have some new art from him that's going to be there. My art's going to be there. But we're just super excited that GeekyKOOL gets to be a little part of the big OzCon.
A huge part.
Well, yeah. It's like when people say nice things about me, I'm go, oh, okay, whatever. It's whatever.
You're like, sure.
Yeah.
We leave it at your opinion's your opinion. My opinion's different. But we're super excited though. And I know you guys are so busy making this amazing. I can't wait to see all the announcements that are coming up, and we will be sure to share it on GeekyKOOL on our website as well as on our Facebook page as soon as those start coming in.
They will be coming in fairly soon, hopefully. They're working on, I know Trevor has been working on some graphics of stuff that we've seen.
He's so good.
Which, if people don't listen to this, they won't know about the guests till then, I guess.
Yeah.
We're like, they're signed, we're saying them.
They're signed, we're saying. That's our
motto right now.
It's signed, we're saying it.
Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh my goodness.
You're funny.
Oh, well, we're going to wrap it up for the night. And I can't wait to see you guys in a couple months.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'll be here so fast.
Weeks, yeah.
It's I can tell you the exact. It's 79 days and 16 hours and 4 minutes. Woo! Website.
On the website, there's the counter. Be sure to go to OzCon. What is the website? Is it just OzCon?
It's oz-con.com.
I knew there was something in between there. I was like, I couldn't remember.
We're not the one in Australia.
We are definitely not the one in Australia. That's fun to tell some people, guess-wise. Guess what? We're not in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I always make sure. I'm like...
I always Google OzCon West Plains and it comes up. So
yeah.
Yep.
But be sure to go check out the website, get pre-registered, check out all the amazing things, the vendor list and all that stuff will be up. Is it up now or is it going to be up later? Do we know? Like, she's like Googling it. I'm just going to
I'm on the webpage. They're not up because sometimes we do have the list of them. I know a few of the guests are up. Okay. Some of our guests are, which are just Night Mage, Kohei, and Richard Knack.
He is working on,
but they're working on
people up, like
getting them
guys,
officially.
Geeky. I mean, you are geeky.
Us in the area.
I'm sorry.
You guys in the Ozark Radio, we gave a little pre-announcement to it.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah, so go on to oz-con.com. And that way you guys can go in and pre-register and get your tickets, and you can soon see the lineup of things. They'll keep adding. They'll keep adding until it's like almost time. I know you guys always do that. Every time there's new people or new vendors or new something, new panels, something's added. A lot. But be sure to go there and get pre-registered. I hope to see so many people there. And I'm hoping this is the biggest year ever for you guys.
Yay! Thank you. And we love you, Geeky Cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. This is you, Amber, right now. It's frozen. It's just like...
Wait, we've been just going crazy.
So... This is literally free. We apologize for the freezing. It was just technical, but the audio was fine. So
good.
Send us screenshots. We probably look funny.
You're right, sister.
Well, I'm like, she's doing her natural, like, weird thing.
I just like to be weird.
It's actually kind of funny because some of the faces have been hilarious.
Good.
I'm
Yes,
sure.
My face hurts.
Mine isn't frozen on her, like, holding it.
This. Oh, guys, you'll just have to watch it back, and then you'll be like, "Oh." Well, we always end our show with some shout outs to some amazing people. If you like what we do, we have some great friends in this geeky community that we are a part of that do similar things. They might do a little bit different, but we like to throw out their websites, their YouTube, their Facebook, just so you know where you can get some more geeky coolness. Okay? So, yeah, see how I did that? I'm proud of myself. Who usually does that? So we have Marie and Amber from OzCon. Be sure to go check out OzCon on Facebook. And then they have the OzPod, which that they haven't been doing a lot, but that's understandable because there's been a lot of transitions this year for OzCon. So hopefully, if they can't do it, maybe they can find some other people to come on and do funny little things.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But be sure to go give OzCon on Facebook a like and follow it, and that way you guys can know, because they'll be posting their special guests, their panels, all that stuff will be on their Facebook, or they'll link it to their website. So be sure to do that. We also have our friends Keith and Gary over at Pop Culture Minefield on YouTube. They are also now they have their own podcast, and they have a new radio deal that they just got. Amazing men who know so much and give you so much like inside dirt about Hollywood. And if you want some dish, they'll give it to you. Like, they spill the tea a lot. But I will tell you this, we were here over at GeekyKOOL, try to be PG-13, or we try to be PG, but Professor lets me slip in one curse word per episode just because I curse like a sailor. It's a thing. But Keith and Gary don't keep it quite PG, so put the headphones on, still listen to them, but if you have little ones running around, know that the F-bomb is going to get dropped. They have so many shows that I can't list them. They change it up, but go find Pop Culture Minefield on YouTube, hit subscribe, and be sure to tell them that we sent you, okay? Then we have our Nerd Informants on YouTube and Facebook. That is Tim and Josh, and we've been talking about them a little bit because they will be at OzCon as well. You got a puppy there. Is that a puppy?
Yeah. Sorry, Nerd Informants. I'm so sorry.
I love that. I love that so much. But be sure to go subscribe and like their page. They also did something really cool for fans and geeky, cool people like us. They created a page just for us where anybody can add any geeky, cool stuff. You can put memes on there. You can ask questions. You can just share what you're doing, whether you're making a cosplay or you wrote a book. It doesn't matter as long as you keep it friendly. That is Nerd Informants Beyond on Facebook. Go and join that. Then we have our partner, Scallywag Productions, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and more. I don't know where all he is. He's everywhere.
Everywhere.
But he is hopefully this year going to be back in the studio, and we're going to be back filming some things. We have a couple ideas going on that we would like to get going for just him. And then also I'll be joining him on screen a little bit. So be sure to go check him out. And then there's us. And we are on GeekyKOOL.com. We have our own website. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And we are now streaming on anywhere you can get podcasts. So be sure to check out GeekyKOOL with a K, KOOL.com.
Cool.
Cool. Like Professor always says, like cool in the gang. And I'm like, okay, but people don't understand that now. We're old. Bree, Amber, thank you guys so much for joining us on season 2, episode 4 of GeekyKOOL. We love you, and we'll have you come back right before OzCon if you want, and tell everybody about all the amazing guests and stuff.
Hey, that'd be amazing. That'll be good, and I'll make sure we're not here so we don't freeze.
Well, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Your voices did not freeze up, so there's that. So audio sounds amazing, and so that's going to sound good on our podcast. And I don't know, your faces are kind of fun because it's like a still every 5 minutes. It's like
I want people to send screenshots, like they can comment it below onto your stuff or whatever. And then the people that are listening to podcasts, I guess they miss out on
our crazy mugs.
Just go. If you're listening to us on the podcast, you can watch the video on YouTube. GeekyKOOL.
Our lovely faces will be there.
And see our faces.
It's funny. There have been some fun ones. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Amber, especially you, because you are so animated. Like when you talk.
I can try to just keep smiling, so I hurt, and then there's parts I know that I'm just like.
Right now, Amber.
You got my wheeze laugh a few times too. I'm a lady.
Lady. Yeah.
You. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you. You're the best.
Thank you for having us. We do love you so much.
Oh, we love you too. And as Professor would say, be sure to stay geeky, everyone. And as I say, be nice to each other, okay? Bye.
Bye.